Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Rahul. In today's video, we are going to solve an interesting problem, which is find the longest strictly increasing or strictly decreasing subarray in Java. So this is a common problem in coding interviews and an excellent way to master array traversal techniques. So here is our problem. So we have an array of integers and we need to find the length of the longest contiguous subarray that is either strictly increasing or strictly decreasing. If you see this example 14332, here the longest increasing subarray is 14 and the longest decreasing one is 43 and 32. So that's the thing, we're getting an output of 2. Okay, here it's like same pattern 333. That's the thing, we are getting 1. And when it comes to here, the it consists of only decreasing subarray in greater number, so that's why we are getting 3. Now let's discuss how we can efficiently solve the problem using single pass through the array. So in order to do this, we need two counters. First one to keep track of the increasing subarray, and the second one to track the current decreasing subarray. So our algorithm has 5 steps. Okay, first of all we need to initialize some variables in order to track the subarray. Then we need to loop through the array from first to length minus 2. Then we have to compare the current element with the next element. If the next element is greater than the current element, then we have to increase the increment counter and we have to reset decrement counter. If it is like the next element is less than current element, we have to increase decrement length and we have to reset increment length. Okay, that's the thing. If both are same, both are didn't change, means we have to reset both to 1. And after that these steps we have to update our maximum length, means which is the max length we got from these things. Okay, after all this process we have to return the maximum length after the loop ends. So let's start our coding part. First of all, we need to initialize 3 variables. So I will give in for increment counter, decrement, max length. Okay. So this one is for to keep track of increasing sequence. This one for decreasing sequence length. This one in order to stores the maximum length forms of 4. Now I need to loop through the array. Okay. 4. Oh, sorry. Int I to 0. Then I have to check till length minus 1, I less than dot length minus 1, then increment I. Okay, so why this? num store length minus 1 because we are checking from current position and the next position. So we stop at n minus 2 means length minus 2. Okay, now we have to go for the conditions. Okay, first of all we have to check if nums of I plus 1 greater than nums of I. Hmm? Okay, so if this condition satisfy, nothing much, we have to increment our increment count. Then we have to reset the decrement to 1. Okay. Same we have to do for when it becomes reverse. Means terms of I plus 1 less than terms of I. At this time, it's nothing we have to decrement. We have to increment the decrement counter. Then reset the increment to 1. Okay. If both are equal, I mentioned about this one now. If both are equal, nothing much, we have to reset it to 1. So else increment to 1 and decrement to 1. Okay, so once we're done with this, we have to find the max among this. So we already given the max length. So max length is, we have to check which is the maximum among the max length that we already assigned and the increment and decrement value. So I will use math.max method, max length or the maximum among increment decrement. Okay, once we've done this, we have to return the maximum length. Now just run it. Yeah, it's working. So when it comes to time complexity and space complexity, since we loop through the array once, the time complexity will be big of n. Okay, when it comes to space complexity, it is big of 1 because we only store counters. Now uh, that's it, means in this type of question. So just try with some test cases by your own, to find some other issues or some other logics behind this. That's okay. That's it for today's video. Now we learned how to efficiently find the longest strictly increasing or decreasing subarray in big of n time using a simple single pass approach. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment your doubts. See you in next one. Happy coding.